Hello everyone, this is Gary D. Toningquist from Gary Reviews Tech. Today I'm bringing a inexpensive soundbar made by VIZIO. It's a 36-inch 5.1 channel soundbar. And I'm going to be hooking it up to this older TV. It has kind of a lousy speaker, so we'll see if we can get improved sound out of it. Since I also have a computer in this room, I'm also hoping that I can get some audio out of the computer, possibly use these as the computer speakers. And I also have the Echo Dot, so I plan on connecting that to the speaker as well. So we're going to have a little bit of an unboxing, a little bit of setting up, and a little bit of sound testing, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm going to be quiet now and I'm going to do the unboxing. Inside the box we have two small speakers. Look like this. Little connection in the back. Those are going to go in the rear of my room. These get wired to the subwoofer. And this is the subwoofer. Here's where the connections are for the subwoofer. That's going to go over there. And here we have the main soundbar, which is going to go under the TV. This is the 36-inch soundbar. It's got all kinds of instructions on here. I guess I should read those. These little stickers on the back. I don't know what they're telling me just yet, but we'll get to that. And then it's got a box of accessories, which I'm going to open up, but I'm going to get rid of all this junk first. Whiskers, look out. My cat is kind of getting in the way. Boy, they really taped these boxes together pretty good. They didn't want you getting in there. Guess what's easier if I get a knife. Okay, so this is the accessories pack. Comes with a manual and all kinds of little cords. So I have to see how I'm going to connect this. Alright, so they suggest not using the HDMI right away. Connect it with probably the optical cable is going to be my best choice, I think. Let me put some batteries in the remote. I have the soundbar all set up and ready to go. And I did a little bit of testing to see what I liked and what I didn't like. And here you can see this is the 36-inch soundbar, and it fits perfectly in this space. The main reason I got the soundbar is the speakers on this TV weren't very good, but since this is just a bedroom, it doesn't need to be super quality, so I went with a budget soundbar, but I did try to want to go with the 5.1 surround sound in case I watched a movie or something like that. So you can see the main soundbar is here. I have a subwoofer on the floor in the corner behind the bed, and then the two bookshelf speakers fit perfectly on the little bookshelf on the headboard of the bed. So that would be pointing inward towards whoever is sitting on the bed or laying on the bed. So that works out well. Now, the other thing that I found out that was really useful about this soundbar is, number one, it was easy to set up and use, and number two, it came with all the cables that you could ever need to set this thing up. So that was very handy. And the biggest thing is it has a lot of different inputs that you can use in different ways. So I can get a lot of use out of this soundbar in this room. Number one, I do have a computer in this room, so I can actually use the soundbar as the speakers for the computer because the soundbar has a Bluetooth connection. So right now I have it set up. I'll just play a second of audio so you can hear it.
Mainly because it fits more of my workflow. I'm not saying those cameras are bad by any means. This camera just has all the things that I want from a cinema camera. And
so,
there's also things that
as you can hear,
they're not enough.
It's pretty loud and it sounds pretty good.
They may be deal breakers for you, and that's kind of the information that I want to talk about today. Things that I love about the camera.
All right, so that was the Bluetooth sound. So that's really handy. Also on the remote, you can change inputs. So if I switch to the auxiliary input, the auxiliary input means that I can run a wire from my Echo Dot into the soundbar. So I can run the Echo Dot on the soundbar. So, Alexa, play music.
Recently listened to the top 50 most played hip hop from Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. It's that easy. Now, of course, the most important thing is that I want to get audio out of my TV. So all I have to do is go back to the input and go to optical. I had to go optical. It's a little bit older TV, didn't have the ARC for the HDMI. The only thing I didn't like about the remote is it gives you this little status bar at the top that tells you what you're switching to, but it doesn't light up. So if you happen to be in a dark room, you're going to have a hard time telling what mode you're switching into. Okay, now it's on the TV. I'll grab a TV remote and I'll play something. I'll just play a minute of this show. All right, so the audio is very good. When I first plugged it in, my impression of the audio was that it was not great. And it's because I found out you needed the VIZIO app. So on my iOS device, I downloaded the VIZIO app. And if you go into the settings under audio, there's a location where you can customize the sound. So you can adjust the levels of the bass and the treble, the adjustment of the speakers left and right, bass, subwoofer, surround sound balance. And once you make those adjustments, the system really comes alive. And that little subwoofer has a lot of bass. It actually makes the floor rumble. I was pretty impressed. Overall, for a budget soundbar, I don't think you can go wrong. And the other thing that's great about the app is that it's got Chromecast built in. So I can cast things, music and video, from my phone directly to the soundbar, and that works great too. So it has a lot of versatility all the way around, and I would recommend them. This happens to be the VIZIO 36-inch soundbar, but they also make it in 40 inches and larger, so it's something you may want to check out. I'll put the link in the description below. If you like this review, please remember to subscribe and to hit the little bell icon to be notified the next time I review a product. Again, this has been Gary D. Tonicourt from Gary Reviews Tech.